The book is an allegorical novel about a 22-year-old track star who decides to run a 6,000-mile race. And he knows he's not fully prepared for it, but he decides he can figure it out. He can get through it. He doesn't realize that he's very much unprepared for it, and he doesn't realize that he's about to challenge a woman who's not only brilliant, well-trained, but she has 6,000 years of experience at throwing off runners. And this woman has to get back to the homeland that she was exiled from, or she's going to die. So she's very motivated. She's ruthless. She has done anything and everything in the past, and she has no qualms about traipsing all over Chris, who is the main character, to get what she wants. Ultimately, the book is really about a family who have lost their children, and they love these children incredibly, and they are doing everything they can to regain the trust and reestablish the connection, the love that has been lost between themselves and their children. The Bible in several places makes a comparison between running and the Christian life. Paul uses it several times in his letters. It's also in the Psalms and in Isaiah. And it's a very good parable because in many ways, as Christians, we are training for an event the same way that an athlete has to train for an event. And so essentially what this book does is expand that metaphor into one long parable that just examines all the components of the comparisons between those two. I primarily wrote this book for people who feel that they have not connected as well as they could with God, who felt that maybe God wasn't relevant to their lives, that they had not understood how God fits into their lives in the 21st century. Ultimately, I hope that what people take away from this book is a vision of God that is not a new vision. This is really the old message of God and His incredible plan of salvation. It's just cast in a new light because the parable is new. But the message itself has always been that God is seeking after us actively and wants to find us.